South Georgia bass fishing. We're here at Lake Sinclair in South Georgia, and I'm here to talk to you about a few baits that is good in early spawn. First, I got the Zoom Magnum Shaky Head worms. These are the longer ones, not the short ones. But these worms are obviously amazing for a shaky head. Therefore, that's why they have the shaky head name. I've never seen a worm like with the same cutout and the same mold. It's like a cylinder with like ridges on it up here, and then it just gets really small at the end, and it just has this amazing action. Everyone thinks trick worms are really good for shaky head, but you just gotta put one of these things on here. They have better action. I like to put it on my spot remover hooks. I'll show you. A lot of people like screw-on shaky head hooks, but I like spot removers better because it's easier to put on and off the worm. And so you can see it's got like a flat head right there. I got my spot remover shaky head hook. All I do is put it on and just push it right on. And you just need to give a few tugs forward, and then it's on, and then you just rig it up. And then you got your shaky head set up right here. And this comes down, and it's shaking like crazy, and it has a much better action than trick worms. So check these out at Tackle Warehouse. This is the Zoom Magnum Shaky Head worm, and it's green pumpkin color. Alright, next we have the legendary Robo worms. Everyone knows these worms are really good, but a few people don't. This is the Pro Blue color. It's like a watermelon green with a red sparkle and like a blue-violet stripe in the middle, and then like silverish blue on the bottom. This is probably my favorite color of Robo worm. It just works down here in Georgia really well. Probably works a lot of places south. But Robo worm is probably one of the best drop shot worms on the market. The action is unbelievable, and one thing I don't like about it is the durability of this worm is terrible. After one hook set, or after usually 1 to 2 fish, the whole head's probably destroyed, unless you're lucky. These aren't very expensive worms, probably $4 or $5 a pack, and I recommend this for drop shot, definitely. It's an amazing worm for drop shot. Next we have the KVD Perfect Plastics. This is the coffee shad. This is a smoky shad color. I really like this color. I picked it up from Bass Pro Shops. It smells really cool. It even smells good to me. It's got this coffee scent to it, and it smells like regular coffee, to be honest. It's just got a great little finesse size to it. It's got a fat little belly that opens up, and then it's got a little ridge for the hook right here. It's got an oversized paddle, and it's got crazy action when you're just tranking that thing through the water. I'll show you an example of one of my rigs I have for it, if I can find it. That's not in there. Well, I can't find it now, but I had this swim bait hook, Lake Fork swim bait hook, little weight right here, and I would just crank this in late fall, early spawn time, and just use it in shallow water. It's just the best. Alright, that's the KVD coffee shad. Next we have another drop shot bait I really love. This is the Rains, I forgot the name of it. It doesn't have it on there, but I'll post the name up on YouTube later. This is just like orange with turquoise sparkle color. It is a really weird bait. Rains has like the coolest little small baits ever. One of the other ones I like is a Rock Vibe shad. That's just a great little swim bait to use for when the fish aren't biting pretty slow. But if you put this thing drop shot, it's got crazy tail action. Smells pretty weird, to be honest. But it's just a great little bait to use for drop shot because it's small and simple, and the bass just kill it. Next I have the Perfect Plastics Ocho baby bass color. It's just a little stick bait that Strike King has. It's one of KVD's signature baits. I've had this bait for a while, and it has a pretty cool scent too. The smell and everything.
It looks kind of like the Yum.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Yum, but the weird thing about it that I like, it's got like this, like this little, like, I forgot the shape it's called, but it's like got ridges
Octagon.
like an octagon shape, and it's not round. It's got a little ridges. The more you go, just ridges everywhere, and that just helps it get wiggled in the water better. It's got really good action, not even flipping around that much, but this color's really nice. The baby bass has got like a creamy white belly with like watermelon and like green and gold and black sparkles in there. And one thing you can do with this is get like a 3-4 worm hook. Just Texas rig it, maybe with bullet weight, maybe weightless. You can wacky rig it. See, it's got pretty good action for wacky rig. But I don't recommend it for wacky rig because it's pretty big.
Hurry up.
Next, the last thing we have is the Strike King Rage Craw. Baby Rage Craw, actually. It's my favorite Strike King bait ever. This is a green pumpkin color. But I just wanted to get into details of this bait because people have been talking about it. It's got that coffee scent too. And you just pull the little tails across. And you've got this really cool design. It's really rigid. It's got like a crawfish head. And the best thing about this bait is that it's so small. And as you can see on the little claws right here, it's got this flat part right there. And the water hits that, and it's got better action than any other craw I've used. People like use big bite, net bait, pocket craw, or whatever it's called. But I recommend this the most. No, I've never seen any other craw with this little paddle right here. It just gives it this crazy action underwater. All right, well that's all the baits I have for right now. Catch you later on South Georgia Bass Fishing.